What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fort Misery Gaming. Here today, joining with me is the man himself, Mr. Jurassic Impact. How's it going, bro?
Hey, it's going good.
And first of all, I want to thank this guy. This guy is pretty much the reason why a lot of us out there, including I think some of the other bigger YouTubers like YouTube Dan and Mascarin, are actually playing this game called Digimon Links. So, Jurassic, why don't you kind of dive into how you got into this game and what briefly what you feel is awesome about this game and why you're pushing it pretty hard on your channel.
Well, I'm a big Digimon fan, and I saw that this game was out on the JP side, and I was like, man, I hope this game comes to global soon. And lo and behold, about 2 weeks ago, we get this notification saying that it's coming to global, pre-register now. So I did that, got the notification when it came out. I think I downloaded this game and had it installed 3 minutes after it finally released on global. So I've been playing this game since day one, literally minutes after it came out.
Yeah.
And the first thing I noticed was like this game is like farm. It's got like Farmville type of an aspect with the whole farming and gaining your meat, putting your Digimon in the garden for breeding and all that other stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can definitely tell that Bandai has their Dokkan battle-ish element to the game, with, of course, the RNG when it comes to pooling. But what I like about this game over Dokkan is nothing is wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything in this game that you pull has a purpose. You can make use of everything in this game, which is really, really nice, especially if you're free-to-play. You could farm up to any Digimon, apparently, that you want when those events are available. So, I mean, that's a really, really good aspect of the game.
There's no, like, pulling a Goldo and it just being sold, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I really love that about the game, and I know we're going to do a separate video soon about kind of comparing them. The only other thing I did want to mention is that if you do spend money, the best time is obviously when the launch happened, and I'm pretty sure that deal's still going on, where you spend $17, you get 100 stones, and then you also get to pick a +1 Mega of your choice that are actually exclusive that you can't even actually get currently in the game. You know, units like Gallantmon, Ultra Force Vmon, Imperial Dramon, you know, units like that, which I think was really cool. You know, it kind of promotes, yeah, we want you to spend some money to get ahead, but the fact that you get a guaranteed something for a little bit of money, I think is like a really good step in the direction as far as, you know, for investing in this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, $17 isn't that much for what they're offering, especially compared to the other prices in other mobile games that do gacha too. It's like you're getting literally almost half of a multi-summon, a guaranteed +1 Mega, which if you're not familiar, a +1 Mega is basically getting that Mega 2 times over, farming them up basically 2 times over. That's what the equivalent is, especially considering that those +1 Megas, you can't really go wrong with any of them. Like, they're all good in their own way.
Right. So, the other cool thing, which is we're actually talking about today, is we're going to be going over, if you guys have been playing the game, you know, roughly since the game came out, or maybe a couple days after, eventually when you do your first 14 days of logging in, you're going to be able to get up to 3 Mega Digimon over the course of that time. And you can collect them sooner, you know, as your login days go. I believe after your 5th or 6th login day, you can get your first Mega by exchanging medals in the exchange shop. And we're actually going to go over that's all free to play. It's just from logging in every day. And we're going to go over what we feel are the top 3 picks if you guys have not picked them out yet. So I'm going to let the guest of honor, Mr. Jurassic, start off with number 3, which is Gaiamon.
Yes, Gaiamon made it on this list. I think it's more not because of him himself, but what he can become later on. He is actually, I believe, the only exchangeable Digimon that actually can go further beyond his Mega form, and that is he can go to Susanomon, which we do not know when Susanomon's event is going to drop, but the fact that you can get Susanomon basically for free is still a very, very intriguing thing in itself. Yeah, he is the only one, actually. Now that I go through the list, he is the only one that can actually go to a further evolutionary state. So yeah, He does Will-O-Wisp Slash, which is a multiple hits of moderate physical fire damage to a single enemy. Now, that's the same skill that Vouchers can do, which is actually one of the Digimon that you can buy for the $16.99. Basically, from what we found out, you can hit anywhere from 2 to 8 times. Now, it's RNG based, but you can hit anywhere from 2 to 8 times on a single enemy doing moderate physical fire damage. So that in itself he's a really good attacker for a single monster. So he's going to be good in PvP. Maybe not so much used in farming, but he's definitely going to be really good in PvP. But he could also be pretty viable in these current Advent missions on Expert, which are pretty difficult.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the fact that he does have an AoE still does give him some merit in PvP, or not, I'm sorry, in farming. The only unfortunate thing is we do already have a fire guy that is for free in War Greymon, so it's like, you know, it's not really necessary. But we don't know, obviously, what his form is going to be with Susanomon. So, you know, if his signature skill goes up to, like, major fire damage, multiple hits to a single enemy. Or, I'm sorry, it's a single enemy, not a AoE. So, I retract my statement. So, I messed up on the wording there. But, I mean, maybe his thing will go to moderate physical damage to all enemies, you know, when he evolves and stuff like that. So we never know, because I know, like, Omegamon is, like, crazy good. He's, like, the second best unit in the game, and from Digivolving from War Greymon or Metal Garurumon, that's, like, a massive increase in stats and his attacks and everything like that, so I could definitely see the future of how good that guy could be down the road, for sure.
Yep, Susanomon should definitely be a good one.
So, alright, so now we're going to go into the next one, which now we can go back to my phone because I actually couldn't bring up the other guy because I didn't have him. So, but now we have Ophanimon is going to be the next on the list. So, she is really good. I think, especially with the Advent missions we have, Seraphimon is probably the most sought after of these Advent missions of guys that you want a +4 of. And the reason why she's really good is because she's bright, so she takes half damage from all his attacks. And he can one-shot War Greymon, he can one-shot Metal Garurumon with Strike of the 7 Stars. So the fact that she'll survive, and then she also, her signature skill has massive light damage to a single enemy, chance to sleep. Even though you're not going to deal much damage to Seraphimon, that sleep can be clutch if, like, you knock him out for a turn or two and you can build up your AP and do your other attacks. So I think she's really good. Obviously, her leader skill and her legacy skill is all interchangeable, but you know, the fact that she's bright, she's got a decent, you know, at level 1 she has a 1300 super attack stat, and then she has a super defense of 1000, defense of 1100. So I think overall she's an awesome unit and definitely a good pickup for the events we have out right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, her being able to put an enemy to sleep, that could benefit you very much in PvP as well when we finally get that aspect of the game released, hopefully soon. I mean, put her on a team. For example, put her on a team right now that your leader skill has a major increase to accuracy. She's going to be putting people to sleep left and right.
Exactly.
So if she puts a high level boss to sleep during an expert mission, that not only does she put it to sleep, she's protecting her ally. She's protecting your other Digimon that may hit hard but be weak, like Ford said. Like War Greymon could get one-shotted. But if you can put him to sleep, War Greymon could still hit him pretty decently hard and not be worrying of getting hit himself because, of course, Ophanimon's doing the heavy work by putting him to sleep for you. So, I mean, yeah, she's a really, really good unit. She's the only one so far that I've seen in terms of megas that are available that can put anybody to sleep. So,
the other option for this, if you would rather have a nature element, Puppetmon is another good pickup too. He's not on the list of the top 3. But if say you pulled Omnimon or Omegamon, you really don't want another Bright because he's probably going to be your go-to Bright unit. Puppetmon's another option for, having something in missions and future PvP with a status element of, basically taking a turn away. He's another good pickup too. But she's definitely awesome. If you guys didn't pull Omegamon like myself in Jurassic. So I think she's awesome. So Jurassic, why don't you lead us on with the final unit today, which is going to be your boy, and you can talk about him right now.
Alright, so we got Machinedramon at number 1. Now, Machinedramon is so far got to be the best farming Digimon in the game. Basically, you can if you pull him, you can basically run him through story mode easily. And currently there's only story 19, stage 5. I believe that is the last story you can get at the moment in the game. And he will carry you all the way through there. He also does, his signature move also does minor physical thunder damage to all enemies of multiple hits, though. And what that means is he can hit 3 times, and he does it consistently. It's not a chance. At this point, I can pretty much safely assume that it's just guaranteed that he always hits 3. Now, of course, you can get a miss in there, but he does hit 3 times to all enemies. And so far, he's the only Digimon that I've seen capable of doing that in the game. Metal Garurumon has the same signature skill, but he only hits twice to all enemies. For whatever reason, Machinedramon does it 3 times.
Keep in mind with the triple hit, you know, that's also another chance of being criticals. So he's another unit where if you get his luck max, that could be like a very deadly combo with him too. Just to point that out.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he can refill your AP like crazy because you get an additional AP point every time you hit a critical off. Yeah. That's not once per turn, that's once per hit. So, like Fort was saying, if you do a bunch of critical hits with this guy, you're going to get all those AP back, which is good, especially if you're playing co-op, because now that boosts up your AP bar, that your allies or your friends or whatever can now use their signature skills as well, helping you get through these events much faster and more efficiently, saving you time and headache. So definitely the best farm Digimon so far in the game. Definitely a must-have. Get them. There's no other way right now in the game to get them besides using the exchange, so you might as well get them right now and, you know, enjoy.
And the other fact is that if you look at his main defensive stat, it's very, very high for a base, you know, non-plus Digimon. So he has 3,300 defense, so he tanks very, very well. And then his attack stats are, you know, they're moderately good. So, and the fact of his typing is he actually reduces a lot of damage from a lot of the events. So, like, he tanks against Hercules Kabuterimon, the Giga Blaster attack. He'll actually take half damage. So he's a really good unit for these advent events, because 3 of the 4, he actually does super effective damage to the main boss. So everyone but Seraphimon. So Phoenixmon, Vikemon, and Hercules Kabuterimon, all he does super effective damage to. So I think just for this stage in the game, he's probably the best pickup for the vouchers because of that fact.
Yep, and even if you're fighting a single enemy, he will still attack it 3 times. So he's very, very good.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how good he will be as a +4 one day once, you know, down the road when we can obtain his medals.
Yes. +4 with his luck maxed out on a team that has a major accuracy skill. Oh my goodness.
Right.
That guy could be deadly.
Yeah. My only so I think if I end up getting enough AoE units, I might want to throw him into the research and just start working on maxing his luck with whatever rookie I turn him into one day, once I'm like done researching a lot of units. Just to have him like prepared for when his event drops, and then just go ham with the +1, and you know, and then just be able to get him to a +4 as soon as possible. Like he's one for the future that I'm definitely going to be working on down the road.
Yeah, he's definitely a Digimon you can pick up. He's effective and useful now, especially in the current Advent mission, and he's future-proof. He's going to be a very good investment for, I think, for the long run of the game, basically.
I agree. I think definitely he's the best pick, and I know we have a lot of active members in your Discord that you know I moderate and I admin with you, and that we have been I think like every day we get at least 2 people ask what are the Mega Digimon we should pick up with our free vouchers, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Definitely post it on your channel too if you want to help out your subscribers and your Discord members and everything like that as well, bro.
Right. Yep. Like, this game is basically just take like. It's funny because this game's been out in Japan for a year, but it feels like it's just this whole new big experience, especially on the global side of things since its release. Like it's across the board. Like so many big YouTubers are picking this game up. Seems like everybody's enjoying it so far. Like it's great. It's good for Bandai. It's good for the Digimon franchise, and it's especially good for a lot of the free-to-play players out there who like to play and enjoy mobile games, especially gachas. This is definitely a game for them to pick up.
Exactly, and the fact is that like. I don't agree with how expensive multi-summons are right now, but at least all those Digimon you can keep down the road, and you can, use them eventually over time, that they have some kind of relevance, whether you're using them to increase luck, create a resistance, or something that goes into a really good Mega one day. Like, especially, like, this is the first game from Bandai I've ever seen where just starting the game, you're getting basically an SSR within your first day of playing it when you can get a free Metal Greymon, which you can turn into a War Greymon. And then the same thing with Were Garurumon and Saber Leomon. So really, you're getting 3 Mega Digimon without even playing any stones. Like, that doesn't count your stones. That's just you completing the quests, in your mission tab.
Right, and with them adding the whole farm system, I feel like they have so much that they can add to this game in the future.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that they can improve and add to, which is good because that's the important thing with the game. You want it to be able to expand into something bigger and bigger and bigger to keep us invested in the game. And just with the farm alone, there's a lot of things they can do with that aren't in the game yet that I hope to see in the future. So it's like, if you guys want Bandai to keep improving this game, show your love and get out there and download this game. I mean, it's already in the top 4, top 3 in the actual.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I was really hoping when
crazy.
we got those Advent quests that we were going to get some kind of crazy login for reaching, 500,000 people or whatever. So
yeah, that is crazy.
But maybe they're waiting for the 1 million and they'll be like, okay, here's another free Mega or something like that. So I'm sure once we have like, if you started from day 1, I think the last day to log in is going to be like, is it this Sunday? Are you on your 14th day now?
I think today is, I believe today is day 11.
11?
When it hits login time. I think it'll be day 11. So, yeah, you have 3 days left, and that'll be the 14 days if you've played from day 1. But don't worry, you can technically start the game right now, and you will still get your 14 days because this event is going on, I believe, until the 31st of October, and it's only the 14th right now. So you still have time to download the game today or even tomorrow and still get your 14-day logins before the event ends.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that they aren't punishing people too bad for starting it late. So in this game, you get the rewards very fast. If you're kind of a big mobile game grinder like me and Jurassic are, you can get pretty much all your stones and stuff like that within probably your first week or 10 days of playing the game. So that's really good. But I know we're going to make another video talking about the game as a whole, how it compares to Dokkan Battle, Duel Links, Naruto Blazing, all those games out there. I believe we're going to do that on your channel, I believe, right?
Sure, yeah, we can do that, no problem.
Yeah, so look forward to that. That's going to be, I'm really excited to do that video with you, actually. So, with all the ranting we do on our other games, it's good that we got a breath of fresh air with Digimon going on right now, so...
Oh yeah, like if you even go to the Discord, it's amazing because you got to keep in mind our Discord was like 99.9% Duel Links, and the fact that it now seems like it's maybe 70-30, maybe even 60-40 Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Within literally, it seems like almost overnight is amazing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think Digimon's actually overshot the Yu-Gi-Oh! Group right now, so...
Yeah, it's the new trend right now, and it definitely is starting off on a good note. Definitely, yeah, definitely good.
Awesome, man. Well, anything else you want to say in the video?
Just make sure you guys get out there, support the game, play the game. If you do want to spend a little money, go for it. But I wouldn't recommend spending too much unless you're a whale like Ford over here.
Hey,
but anyway, so if you guys
it's because they released Omegamon in the first banner. So once I get one copy of him, I'm done, and I'm not going to spend money. Like, I don't even want to touch the ultimate +4 banner. So I got a lot of +4s or +3s. I'm going into +4s I'm working on anyway, so I'm good. But thank you so much for coming on, Jurassic. It's been so long since we had a little collab, so it's definitely awesome on the channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Jurassic Impact, make sure you go see him. He does amazing content for Duel Links, Digimon. He pretty much does this full time, so he has a lot more time to put out videos than I do. So definitely go to him for all your stuff, and hopefully we helped you guys in picking up some megas for this event.
Yeah, definitely go out there and play that game, guys. It's fun. I mean, it may look like a grind fest at first, guys, but they do have little things in there that kind of keep you from absolutely killing yourself. So definitely go out there to play the game, farm it up, join your friends. The game is co-op, so get a group of friends together and have a great time.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you guys are new. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with our picks, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.